Are we live? We might be live. I'm hoping so. Might just take a second here. Let's see if I have a stream buffer. Stream output audio dance. It might take a second if everyone can hear me or not. YouTube. Okay, looks like we are here. Sweet, sweet. Output. General. Sweet. So I think we should be good. Okay. So I'm going to start off with opening up some PTCG Live. Hopefully everyone's having a good time here. I'm also going to turn off my... I'm literally doubly hearing myself. I know I can hear myself now. Let's go ahead here, switch this up, go over to OBS, and let's switch over to PTCG Live. So for anyone who's tuning in, I do have... I'm also going to turn on my camera here. Probably a good idea. So. Should be chilling. So the deck that we're going to be covering over today is Ancient Box. Ancient Box is a deck that I'm like kind of a fan of right now. It's kind of cool. I've changed my list a little bit, and I'm just like updating it quickly with all these cool arts that I like love playing online. I think the card that I want to add in here was Kieran. Yeah, everything else we got is shiny and fun, and there's Kieran. If anyone has any questions about the deck, that's sick. 100% we can go over it. With it being my first stream for like the squad in, I mean, well, literally, I think it might be ever. I don't remember the last time I've streamed for the Shuffle Squad, and I probably have, but I mean, the goal is to do weekly streams on Tuesdays. So if you want to come check it out, Tuesdays is where we're at. We're gonna be covering over an Ancient Box. Ancient Box is in the description of this video. And we will see. So I just want to kind of jump into some gameplay. Maybe we'll do some viewer battles. Maybe we'll do some other things. Other than that, I think we are chilling. We're just trying to play some Pokemon, have some fun. And if there's any technical issues, we'll definitely see what we can do here. Trying to make sure that we have all the good stuff. So the stream abruptly ends. We will see how it goes. We want to go, we don't want to go first. Typically want to go second with this. Yay, how's it going, Kenny? Yeah, I know, I totally appreciate it. And you can see that I'm already like choosing the wrong deck. So you can see I'm like looking over and I'm like, cool, definitely just chose the wrong deck. Okay, let's choose Ancient Box, because that'd be really cool. Ancient Box, let's get it set active and let's go. I just want to make sure video looks like hotkey accessibility and priority processing. Automatically reconnect. Stream delay. Okay, I mean, I think I got it. I hope we're good. So, we're gonna see some action. And I mean, if you want to just vibe out and play some pokes or watch some pokes, that's cool. If you want to chat away and ask questions, I'm totally good to play some Pokemon and answer. So did we go first or second? Does anyone know that? Like oh, I decided to go second. Sweets. So in this case, I probably want to... Am I going to be able to attack with Roaring Moon? I need to be able to retreat something. So I think I'm going to probably put Flutter Mane up active. I typically don't like putting Flutter Mane up active, but in this case, I'm kind of happy putting it up active against a Rotom V. The reason why I'm putting it up active is because maybe I could retreat into a Roaring Moon, draw some cards off Professor Sada's. My hand is not the hottest hand of all time. Probably playing against a Charizard deck. Maybe. We'll see. Dang, let's go. Honestly, I think what I might do this turn is just go Roaring Moon goes there. And I'm just gonna put a Dark Energy on the active, so I can retreat it next turn, and then I can power up whatever I really want. I think that might make more sense. So at least that way I can retreat. Or actually, I'm gonna put the energy on the Roaring Moon. That way I could retreat next turn and then get the energy off Sada's. Whichever way it is, I could just start attacking. As long as our opponent doesn't put pressure, we have as much turn as much time as we could really ask for. And yeah, Ultra Ball would go crazy. Secret Box goes crazy. Nest Ball goes crazy. But it looks like our opponent's hand's going kind of crazy. Not as crazy as my hair though. I just hopped out of the shower. And I'm just like, yep, we're just gonna let our hair dry. Oh, we're playing against Greninja. How much damage does Greninja do, everyone? Is it 120, 120? Because I think it's Greninja EX, right? Like, that makes the most sense. This might not be a good matchup. Like, Ancient Box is typically not the greatest against Stage 2 Pokemon EX. So does 170 or 120 to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. Okay, like, I'm okay with that. I try to be knowledgeable at Pokemon. So, okay, so we could, like, maybe prevent ourselves from getting knocked out with Ancient Booster Energy Capsule. And I'm not sure what else they're going to be doing. We're not really knocking out Froakie, and Defiance Vest isn't going to help us out too much here, so... Big chillin'. Huh. I feel like their turn's taking 5,000 years. Like, I know they're trying to figure out a bunch of stuff, but I'm just like, I see cards in my hand and I want to play, so I only took like a 2-second turn. I don't know if anyone else feels like that ever, where you're just like, yep, I feel like I could just kind of like play some Pokemon right now. Hello, opponent. I know you're not trying to slow play me, but I want to play my cards right now. Okay, so they're gonna retreat. They retreated into... I mean, I guess that makes more sense than the Froakie. But it's an unfortunate Pokemon to start with. Really? I had to top like a Flutter Mane? Okay, well, we're just gonna do this. And unfortunately, we're gonna have to retreat. And use Professor Sada's Vitality. That's gonna get us the energy in the discard pile, so we can draw 3 cards. And we might be cooking a little bit with this. Our hand's not particularly good, but I think what I want to do is at least... I wanted to maybe go for something else, but I don't think our opponent's knocking us out next turn. At least I'd hope not. Let's use Radiant Greninja down. I don't want them to get like a whole army of Pokemon, but maybe we just play the Artazon after all, so we can start thinning some cards out of our deck. Let's just start getting an army of Roaring Moons. Like, when in doubt, just like get Pokemon out there, start attacking. And I mean, I don't really want to be attacking too much. Like, we're only doing 80 damage, but I needed to draw cards, so that's a big thing. So I'm looking at the cards that we could top deck. There's definitely some like things that we could top deck. An energy now, an Earthen Vessel now. So we're setting ourselves up for a success. And that's cool. I should also probably say that I'm live now. That might be a cool idea. But I just appreciate everyone tuning in. What an interesting deck that our opponent's playing. Like, let's be real. It's kind of a wild one. Like, I didn't know that they play a Lucky Helmet, and like, they're gonna knocked out, they're gonna draw some cards. I see their Shinobi Blade kind of attack. I really hope our opponent doesn't have like vacuum or anything. Okay, so it's back to our turn. Hopefully we draw something okay. Sick, we're dead drawing, y'all. And I'm dead drawing in front of like 13 people right now. I'm Pokemon famous. Cool, so we're just gonna go for this. We're just gonna get some of the boys powered up. And since our opponent might try to go after them, I'm just gonna power up that one with a Ancient Booster Energy Capsule so we have some more HP. They can go after whatever else they like. I'm just gonna go after them and take a prize card because I'm assuming they can do something if they have Pidgeot, Barrel, whatever, all this stuff, and I get to draw a prize card, right? So we'll see if we can get something good. Ayo, a Pokégear, let's get it. So I think the Pokégear is gonna be pretty cool. Cornerstone, so we don't have a lot of Pokemon that have abilities. That's cool. We're gonna be doing minus 40 damage to this Pokemon. I mean, they could do a lot of, like, I just don't know what they have in their deck. Okay, so they go Mirage, Barrage. Oh, but Boomerang Energy is only one. Okay, for a second I thought it was double turbo. I was getting confused. Don't bring up the Radiant Greninja. Okay, they're gonna bring this up, go for Shinobi Blade. And that's fine. I'm cool with that. Okay, sweet. Our opponent's doing stuff. I wish I had a way to like just like Greninja's not the matchup that I want to like face though. I couldn't imagine this being like fantastic. Like our opponent is like, this is like Charizard except they have snipey attacks, right? What do they throw with? Like bringing up the Greninja? I think they're just trying to like, maybe they're trying to buy more turns. I honestly don't know. Okay, Shinobi Blade, 170. They search your deck. They still have a lot of search power. I don't even know what they have. I mean, Ducking Out Ninja's fine. I don't know if it's gonna like, if we're gonna have like a crazy turn because of it. I also think we prized a Roaring Moon. Okay, counter catcher's not gonna matter. So let's see if, in this case it doesn't matter because we have double Roaring Moon. I'm almost positive that I prized another one. I just want to double check there. Yeah. In this case, we're gonna go Pokégear, and we'll take the Explorer's Guidance. Really, deck? I think I'm gonna have to go like this. Like, it's kind of a really sad, I just really need to draw some extra cards. Yeah, I think that's what I have to go for, to be honest. How much am I doing now? 110. PTCG Live makes this way easier for myself. I just need to like start churning through this deck. Okay, well, we're gonna start discarding some of these. That's fine. Gonna grab some energies. We're gonna slap on an energy onto the other one. Not really wanting our opponent to go. I think I want them almost to knock out this Flutter Mane for what it's worth. So I'm just gonna attack for 130. And I don't think they have a way to knock us out. Like, maybe they play Lost Vacuum. But that's about it. So we're gonna see how it goes. Okay, they're getting another one set up. We still have to come up with a game plan here because I mean, it's not easy for us to knock out these things. We basically want to win the game in 3 turns. And I think that's really what we're gonna have to go for. There's like 1, 2, 3. It's gonna be an interesting game. There's their boss. Maybe they'll bring up the Radiant Greninja. Okay, I'm cool with that. And they're using Mirage Barrage. Maybe they'll go 120, 120. Or maybe they'll knock it. That doesn't seem right either for what it's worth. I mean, I guess they could just go 120, 120. I guess I wasn't thinking about it like that. Okay. Might be problematic. How does this card work again? So it's if it's not discarded by an effective attack. So I think this is a turn that I need to kind of have a big turn with. So before I do anything, I only need the 1 energy. Yo, PJ, what's poppin'? Are you in Montreal? PokéShark? I did move to Montreal. I think what I might need to do here is go Pokégear. And if I can get a better supporter... Oh, Kieran might allow me to get there. How much am I doing? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm hitting for 13. 13 is... I have to hit for 180. So I'm pretty close with Kieran. So I think what I have to do, Professor Sada's is probably just better at this point. So what I'm going to do is draw cards with Professor Sada's, putting the energy onto this one. I really hope that, does this work? So that's 14 damage. It does not get the knockouts. So I almost have to go for concealed cards to try to draw into better cards. We are like literally just stuck here, chat. This is a bad time. Like, it's actually like freakishly bad. I'm just gonna get those 2 back, and I'm gonna go Artazon, searching my deck out for a Roaring Moon. I'm gonna go Ultra Ball, discard this. I'm almost positive I just lose this game. We didn't get enough off the ground here to be able to get the attack, or like, our opponent's just gonna knock out both. So I almost have to go like this, getting back double Sadas as well. So all the work that I just put in, we're kind of struggling here, y'all. And we have the Radiant Greninja up in the active spot. Oh no. I mean, maybe I'm not playing Ancient Box as my League Cup, y'all. I don't want to be like, hey, watch me out do some Ancient Box gameplay. Also, Ancient Box is showing its true colors. That's fine. I think I like this deck better in best of 3. I think it's interesting. Top 5 pizza toppings. Not boomerang energy, that's for sure. Pizza toppings. I really like mushrooms on my pizza. I'm a filthy pineapple lover, so I like pizza. I like pineapple. I like kind of like those fun pizza toppings where it's not really fun. Like, I like broccoli raw, and I like artisanal sausage on my pizza. So yeah, I'm kind of a lame. I don't know if that's 5. I feel like I gave you 4. Hot honey. I'll give hot honey. Greninja's cooking me. So if I don't top deck an energy, a Sada, or cards that can get there, I do not do well in this game. PokéStop could get me there. We could be cooking back. So let's go Super Rod, get back our stuff. We probably need some energy. Probably need the Roaring Moons to get back. That's probably enough. Let's go. We're starting on a mission here, and I think that it's impossible, by the way, for me to get there as I'm looking at this. But we're gonna try. We're gonna see if we can get a cool turn. Maybe I can go like counter catcher up. Like, how does this Pokemon only have 1 retreat? I literally did well at a tournament with this the other day, and did not know it had 1 retreat cost. I thought Cornerstone was just a big ogre pawn. So we're gonna try to flip the script with PokéStop, and let's go PokéStop flip. Yeah, we're gonna say well played to our opponent, and we are going to exit out of this game. We're gonna jump back into some better gameplay. We got fried there, y'all. Yeah, exactly. But and the thing is, by default, I can't because I have to attach to the active. I don't play Dark Patch, so I need to have like Roaring Moon. Like I'm just stuck there. Last turn was way more crucial than I thought. Do you think Pokemon Catcher could work? Not really, because you have Counter Catcher. I think like it's all right, but I don't think we're that aggressive of a deck. I don't think we're that aggressive as a deck. So how's everyone else's night going? Is anyone doing anything super fun? Remember the squirrel at the Derpy League Cup? The squirrel? I don't know if I remember the squirrel. Also, that we're in Greninja control instead of real. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it just happens. Don't worry. I think, do we need to put down Flutter Mane or do we need to put Roaring Moon? I think I'm just gonna put Flutter Mane. I'm feeling lucky, y'all. And I think our hand's like a little bit like, if your hand's bad, okay. We're also in Hisuian Lilligant, Grodel territory, and Whimsicott. I swear when I play live, I'm hitting all the real decks when I'm recording videos. And I mean, maybe this is a new making. Gouging Fire became a real deck this week. Okay, we're cooking with this hand. I think we got some stuff going on. And you want to know what, opponent? You can't even use abilities. How about that? So it's so funny. If I literally started with anything else, I could have won the game. Let's go Nest Ball, and we want to make sure that we're thoroughly searching through our deck. Of course we had to prize Radiant Greninja. Okay, so one key strategy to start off, don't get out too many Roaring Moons. It is not a great idea. Yo, Michael, how's it going? Appreciate you turning in. I wish I did some Gouging Fire. I've been having a lot of fun playing that deck this week. I think what I need to do here is I need to start discarding some of my energies, and I need to grab some energies. Not too shabby. Let's go. I'm excited to kind of be here. PJ and I were like cooking up ideas, and I was like, you want to know what I like the idea of streaming on the TSSE2? Are you kidding me? Like, it just has to be me streaming that I've discarded 2 of those? Like, what? Like, I'll take the 3 Ancients, I guess, but we'll put on the energy there so we could retreat next turn. I guess I didn't play Supporter this turn. Do I think that it's worthwhile to play Supporter this turn? No, I don't think it actually is. I think I'm just gonna pass. When will we be coming back to our savior, the Lug? I don't know, maybe next week. It all depends. I think Lugia is a really sick deck for like cups challenges right now. I just thought Ancient Box would kind of be fun to play for a few people. You're reading a rap from McDonald's and we said squirrel and you said there's a squirrel. You wonder what's really funny from the Derpy Cards League Cup is I just installed my vacuum in my new place here. I was thinking about that right now. See, I'm playing Ancient because I like Ancient. Not that I think that it's the most solid deck. I think it's definitely like a top 10 deck. But it's like, it's one of those things where like, I just don't know how I feel about it right now. There's a lot of Charizard at the League Cups. So, we'll see. I don't know how that worked out for our opponent, but shout out that. Do I feel lucky? Okay, cool. I would have... Okay, cool. We take our wins. Let's go. You're like, if anyone like tuning in, because I know that like ads randomly pop in and it's like, some people might watch ads. YouTube Premium's a thing, I guess. Yo, Lattle rank, Snubble rank. This is the highest I've ever been, y'all. It's one of those things where, yeah, I don't know. It's funny if you're watching an ad and I literally just won the game because my opponent conceded. I don't know why, but I'm gonna shamelessly plug Advanced GG, by the way. I don't know if you can see Advanced GG. They make delicious adult, like, energy juice watery things. Probably like more nutritional and stuff like that, but I kind of love it. In the description, you can check it out if you want to try to love it too. See if it's the right product for you. They have some sample packs and stuff like that. Obviously not for everyone. I was higher on this deck, but I keep seeing it get a D rank as people judge the metagame. I mean, I think it's one of those things where, like, it's good in specific metagames, right? And we don't have any major events that we're looking towards, because, like, this deck's, I don't think it's great post when Stratted Fable gets released. The hydration powder is so good. I didn't even get my, I don't even get no hydration powder, PJ. Does it, like, help me hydrate? Okay, we're playing against Gouging Fire, but not Gouging Fire. We have Gouging Fire at home Entei deck. So I also need some ideas. So I have this, like, blank space up here, and it's one of those things where I'm just like, does anyone have any, like, sick Pokemon posters? Or, like, what do you think I put there, y'all? I need some inspiration, because that plushie hammock that, like, no one can see because of my big body, my Snorlax looking drapery here, that net has so much stuff on there. I need some inspiration, y'all. That's a big Entei. Okay, so I don't think we're gonna get there. So we're gonna start off by using Nest Ball. And Nest Ball's gonna search out Radiant Greninja because that makes a lot of sense. We've got all our moons in there, and I don't really care to check the rest because we're streaming, y'all. Floating shelf. So I already have, like, a few floating shelves up there. Maybe we go more floating shelf. But I feel like the floating shelves, like, it looks like my room looks way cooler than it looks on stream, if that makes sense. We'll play the Explorers. I'm gonna draw extra cards, and I think I'll just grab that. Like, it's one of those things where, like, my room looks sick. If you were in my room, you'd be like, oh my gosh, I love Zach's office. I have all my decks built up there, all of my cards sorted, and then, like, it literally looks like I'm in an empty, like, little room. Maybe it looks better than I'm saying it is, but, like, I look at it on my, like, little TV kind of thing on OBS, and I'm like, man, I thought this room looked way more cool than it did. It just kind of looks empty and desolate. So I was thinking about some posters from, like, the Pokemon thing, but, like, okay, I'm gonna go on a rant here, because, I mean, at the end of the day, it's my stream, and by my stream, it's, like, technically, like, Shuffle Squad stream or PJ stream or any of our affiliated sponsor streams, but they pay me the big bucks, so I'm gonna go off. I think that the posters from the Pokemon Center website are a little bit pricey. Now, I'm a man that just spent this past week kind of going on side quests. I'm on my side quest. I'm an adult arc now, where I'll go, like, shop for art and eat at a Chinese buffet for lunch. And I'm an adult now. I bought a drill, you know what I'm saying? But it's one of those things where, like, I spent all week buying artwork. I understand the price of abstract art, kind of. I mean, that's a bold statement, but, like, let's roll with it. It's the Shuffle Squad Ancient Box stream. Zach Lesage knows the value of abstract art. And anyone who's tuning out of this is like, who's 25 and under is like, this, get a load of this guy. I'm leaving the stream. But I just feel like they're giving, like, literally posters. Like, I'll play on my turn and we'll talk, we'll chat. Let's go here and we're gonna attack this turn. We're hopefully. Maybe we're not gonna attack this turn. We're literally struggling here. Okay, well, we're not attacking this turn, y'all. If this is kind of like Raging Bull, by the way, we can give out like a bunch of prize cards, so don't worry about your boy. They're knocking us out. We might as well put one of these on there, and let's get some more things up there. Are you buying me Build-A-Bear Pokemons, PJ? Have you tried Turbo Iron Leaves? Teal Mask, Thorn, no, Iron Hands. What's your take on it? I have not tried it, but it sounds kind of fun. I really like aggressive decks. So, literally the posters, a lot of the posters at Pokemon Center are literally pieces of paper. They're 8x11, and they are obviously high quality prints, and like someone made art of it and stuff like that. But I'm like, could I not print something off from the internet, like a picture of Pikachu and frame it? I don't know if that's just me being like budgety or like whatever. I mean, if I need to buy the Pikachu poster, I'll buy the Pikachu poster, but what is the difference between me printing off a picture of the Pikachu or me spending $50 for the 8x11 picture of Pikachu? Not framed, not nothing. I just want to know. If someone could give me an answer, I just want to know if I'm going Zach crazy. Like, Build-A-Bear, I have a 5-year-old and my wallet hurts thinking about that store. My wallet hurts thinking about the Lego store because I have a very pregnant wife that's thinking about Legos all the time. He's probably in the other room hearing the word Lego and he's like, okay, we're getting Legos. Feel bad I'm planting the ideas into my stream. Okay, well, we're gonna send up another room and try and did this time. 280 is also a lot to hit, by the way. It's a lot to hit. Take your prize card, Spavario 7. Right. Ah! So who here heard or saw anything on social media about our upcoming thing, maybe with GameStop? Did anyone see that? Can we just be hyped about Shuffle Squad? Do I think I'm getting this, y'all? How much am I doing right now? Does it tell me 140? 140 could two-shot this. And if I don't, it could get scary. I'm pretty hyped about it. It's one of those things where, can't really like go into too much more details, but there's some things in there. My kid is in cars, so thank God, $1.25 for Hot Wheel cars each time I go to Walmart. Facts. Facts, facts, facts. I also only have, what, the 1 energy? I think I need to use Explorer's Guidance here, unfortunately. Well, we're gonna grab that. Okay, well, we're kind of cooking some more stuff. Maybe what this is a cool play. We're gonna try to get an Explorer's Guidance off this, so we can pitch away the Explorer's Guidance, because now we don't care about Explorer's Guidance. Sorry, Explorer's Guidance. And we're gonna thin through the deck. What about GameStop? So the Shuffle Squad announced that we are something's happening between the Shuffle Squad and GameStop. I'm not quite sure what, but we'll figure it out. That'd be really cool if we can get something to go. Okay, so we pitch away the energy. I'm probably not powering up the active because they are doing 20 plus 20 for each of our bench Pokemon. 80, 140, we don't have a way anyway, so our active just gets knocked out. Let's put it there. And if they knock it out, whatever. Let's pass our turn. When Ancient Box goes burr, it goes burr. I'm so glad you got me playing this deck again after rotation. Yeah, the deck's actually sick. But it's really one of those things where like you literally have to go burr with the deck. Like if we don't play, like if we get games like this, it just gets gross. And oh, I was like, are they gonna? I was like, I didn't know that Charmander evolved into Incineroar. Sweet. I feel like my hair is almost dry. Also, I'll gladly take suggestions on what I should get for dinner, by the way. So if anyone has any ideas, I would love to see what we're doing, what the plan for Din Din is. This video playing on live, you run into random stuff. Yeah, we're just cruising. We are just vibing. a really weird list I want to try against you sometime. I'm down. Buttered chicken. I have not, like, since moving here, I have not seen a single Indian food restaurant. I would love some buttered chicken. But I don't think buttered chicken's gonna be open at like 10 o'clock at night for me. What's everyone else eating for dinner? I mean, I feel like it's dinner time for a lot of people. Or what did you eat for dinner? What did you eat today? Also, who else thinks that I should just be getting the knockout this turn? Because I feel like I'm getting the knockouts. Salad and hot dogs? Valid. How much are we doing? We're doing 210. Okay, okay. We're doing okay. Let's go Sada's Vitality, and we're gonna load up some energy. So that brings us up to 220. We could also get a counter catcher. Let's go. So that's 220. This is, I want to draw into more. So let's go ahead and use concealed cards. Okay. We are literally having a ball here, y'all. We're gonna go Secret Box, discarding. Actually, I need to figure out the best way to do this. I don't have a lot of ancient Pokemon in my hand. So I think what I need to do is... How many energies do I have there? I think what I need to go for is Earthen Vessel away this, which brings me to 240. Grabbing an energy. I don't care about Artazon. I don't think so, at least. So I'm probably gonna go... I also don't know if I care about too much about the other Professor Sada's Vitality. Pot Roast, solid. 240. I need 4 more. Yeah, we'll end up discarding the Sada's Vitality. I think that's fine. I'm gonna go Ultra Ball away a boss and a Professor Sada's Vitality. Searching my deck for a Walking Wake because we want to discard those. I'm gonna go Secret Box, discards away a Walking Wake, Artazon, that. We're doing 260, so I have to do 2 more. We might not get there, y'all. A thick bowl of cereal sounds great right now. I haven't had cereal in a while, and why does it gotta be a thick bowl? That sounds kind of yikes. I guess I have the superior energy retrieval. Okay, so let's go PokéStop. And what are we ripping off the stop? Let's go. We are like dangerously close here, by the way. If anyone hasn't noticed, we are almost decked out. And they're doing 240, and yeah. So we're gonna go 280 here. Boom. Knockouts. You're gone. So we're cooking here a little bit. What takeout is near? I have a lot of takeout near me. Today might be the day where I go to like the best poutine restaurant in all of Montreal, which has the best poutine in the world, which means the best poutine restaurant in the entire world. French fries, gravy, cheese curds. It's open 24 hours. Did you play Raging Bolt or Lost Zone Box? Ooh, I like Lost Zone Box over Bolt right now, but it depends on the metagame. Like, it's so weird because all of our food out here is so much different than what I was used to in the Toronto area. So it's just like, which has a better matchup? I mean, they both have different matchups, so it depends on like what you're expecting to face. Like, I'd rather play Lost Zone Box against Raging Bolts than Raging Bolt against Raging Bolts. But I'd rather play Raging Bolt into, I don't know, maybe Dragapult than Lost Zone Box into Dragapult. Like, every deck kind of has their own key strength. Like, Roaring Moon, I did not want to play it in some other matchups. You got a Secret Box, but not Ancient, but I don't understand why Secret Box. So you have a secret box, but not ancient. Oh, so the reason why I play ancient, that's a great question. I play this card because this card typically, when you discard other cards, and with all the cards that you grab, typically you're like ancient drum only does like gets you, awakening drum gets you +1 into your ancient discard pile, or whatever you want to call it. We literally, like, secret box got me 4 into my discard pile, and I got cards for the next turn. So we're chilling. This is only worth 1 prize card now. The heck? I don't know how I feel about the value. I've done it enough with, like, I feel like you're getting more cards, you're seeing more specific cards, and you're getting rid of a lot of clutter. Wait, they just couldn't attack. Okay, well, we're doing 280. We have to be really careful, though. I think what's best here is to... I think I just, like, literally attack into the active. I mean, I could get, like, 1 more into the discard pile. Like, I could go Superior away. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go Superior, discard this, get back some of the energies that I want. You still have Kieran for +30? I do. Yeah, I got it. We're good. I think I was overthinking it a little bit. Let's go that. We still have Super Rod. We still have other pieces, so I just gotta be careful because I'm only at 3 cards left in deck. So let's go Pokemon EX. And unfortunately, it's only worth 1 prize card, but I'm okay advancing the board state here. Like, it doesn't look like they got much, and I think it could actually just, like, legitimately attack. Like, everything that I have is in my discard pile. Like, we're hitting normally for 300. So we're looking like we're in a pretty good spot. We also have Pal Pad Pokégear to do that again, which is kind of cool. So I'm getting really excited. We're having a baby shower for our upcoming little girl this weekend, so we're getting our place all ready to have some friends and family over. It's gonna be an exciting time. So, been busy cleaning, getting things installed, stuff like that. Okay, so there's our Charizard. This is going to bring us to 310. A little bit spooky, We need to get 2 more down. So if I Pal Pad that back in, knock them out, I might not be able to. The thing is, I need to go energy goes here. I need to go Pal Pad putting back in. I could put back something else. So we can go back Pal Pad getting back maybe Boss and Kieran. We still have the Sada's Vitality. Actually, I don't know if I care about the Boss. I think I care about those 2, and we instantly get it as well, by the way. So don't be worrying about your boy. Almost chose the wrong one. So we're doing 300. That brings us up to, because this is only basic Pokemon, right? I'm not tripping. Okay, so there's that. Extra damage already attached for our turn, and I don't want to put anything else back. We're just good to take the knockout, and if our opponent knocks us back out, that's cool. We should be able just to get another Roaring Moon the following turn. There's some more cards that we could have discarded. Like, I prize a decent bit of ancient Pokemon as well. I'm actually so happy that the stream is going like fairly well. I was having a bit of technical difficulties at the beginning, so my camera was like showing all red and everything else like that, but it was just like a glitchy connection. I know, I was literally on the phone with Quinn before and I was like, yeah. So we're all good. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. What does this do? I hope they don't have a thing that's like discard the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck, right? Burning Rondo. Oh, they don't even have enough. Let's go. Sucks to not get the knockout. We're getting our first legitimate win, y'all, of the night. So let's, right now we're hitting for 3. We could have hit a little bit more, right? What do we have left in there? We have a Flutter Mane and a Nest Ball. So with us having, we could have hit 330 naturally, which is really cool. And just because I'm paranoid that I'm going to lose the game, I don't know if anyone else does this where they're like, I'm going to lose the game. I'm just going to grab a couple energies back with the super rod so that we're all good there. And let's go 330. Good game to our opponent. Vengeance Fletching coming in clutch, getting that big knockouts. Like, I just don't want to be like, oh, I did the math wrong and now I automatically lose, right? Like, especially if I'm not wasting a card. Like, don't waste a resource to do it. Also, check out my cool boots on there. I think my character looks so cool. Like, definitely one of the cooler characters on PTCG Live. Tell me this, I think general decks, not this deck, with Counter Catcher and Boss in the meta is Stamp better than Prime Catcher, which you increase, with Counter Catcher and Boss in the meta game is Stamp better than Prime Catcher. I mean, I think it depends on the right deck. Stamp is like seeing a little bit more play, but like we saw Prime Catcher like literally win any IC and Unfair Stamp. I mean, I think Prime Catcher and Unfair Stamp are the best 2 ace specs. I think it's like really tough because like Pokemon is so like specific where like if you don't like Secret Box is the best ace spec in this deck, surprisingly, and Prime Catcher is the best in like Hero's Cape is really good in Snorlax, but I wouldn't play it in this deck. I mean, it could be funny in this deck, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I keep on having all these tough choices. Like, we don't have like a great hand, so I'm like, cool, we're gonna start Flutter Mane. I like starting Flutter Mane way more than Walking Wake. What is this guy? I love Toad School, but I don't know what it's gonna evolve into or how it's gonna work out. I do know I'm weak to Grass type though. Shout out me. Yo, what's poppin', Brennan? How's it going? You know, every single time, Brennan's the homie. Brennan helped me move during all the way over here. Yo, Secret Box, what's poppin'? Let's go. Anyways, Brennan set up my barbecue, so I think about Brennan every day. So shout out Brennan. Let's go. You're the MVP. I definitely need to like. I'd like to like set up here. But I think what I want to do first is like try to just like clear some things out. I'll save the Nest Ball because I'm gonna play that anyways. Let's find the Radiant Greninja. Prize a Roaring Moon. Do we prize any other vital things? We're looking pretty good as long as like you gotta check like your vitals of energies, your super rods, your Roaring Moons, Pal Pad, stuff like that. Everything else is generally pretty good. We're gonna go ahead here and we're gonna see if we can get off something. Lost City might be a little bit spooky, by the way. Okay, we're just gonna get rid of that card immediately. We could discard 1, 2. I don't know if there's anything else that, like, I think what I want to do is, like, play a supporter. Not my favorite use of this card for what it's worth. I'm gonna go for an Artazon. I think I need more. And then, like, in terms of just getting other things, I think I'm gonna go for a Pokégear for following turns. So, I mean, pretty cool setup. Two energies there. Do I want to Ultra Ball away Artazon or anything else? In case they play another Lost City, probably not. So let's just go Sada's Vitality, getting some energies onto our Pokemon. I don't think this Pokemon's surviving. What does Toedscruel do? There's 80 plus 40 for each of your bench Pokemon that have any grass energy attached. So they're not really attacking the active. I think what I go for here is just like this, loading those up, and I'm probably just gonna pass. I don't think this is particularly like a great matchup. You and Michelle got everything unpacked now? I heard, yeah, we got a big weekend ahead. Literally finished. I think we have one more bin, and I'm not even sure if we're like, what we're doing with everything in that bin. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think like we have like a bin of assorted stuff. But we pretty much unpacked everything, yeah. Okay, that was a good hand to kind of like let loose into. And there's like 80, so they're not gonna get the knockout. Okay, so I'm like kind of chilling with this. Oh, they're doing 120. I guess I understand how this deck works now. It's kind of seems kind of cool. Toedscruel, I never thought of Toedscruel Ogerpon for what it's worth. Like, I mean, they're only doing 120, right? But we'll see. We shall see. Well, yeah, I've never thought about this. And it's pretty friendly to Ancient Box, I've discovered. I mean, until they play a late game, you're like, Walking Wake and Dark Energy. Colony Rush 120. Okay, so solid call on the Ancient Booster Energy Capsule, if you have to ask me. I think what I want to do is thin out some more energy. So I don't care about the Ancient Boosters after this turn because they're just going to do a lot of damage. Dark. Did we discard the bosses already? We did discard the bosses. This is a much different matchup than I thought it was going to be. Oh, my camera went off. Cool, we are back. How do I want to approach this? Because right now we're not doing a whole bunch. We're doing 70 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're doing 150. I think I want to clear out non-cards first. I'm actually probably just going to rip Pokéstop first. I'm totally cool with that. And I've already, like, do I want to use Sada's? I think I can use concealed cards first before I make any other decision. I have an energy in there now. I could use Professor Sada's Vitality and get another energy in play just so I have a third one. So I'm going to go like this, grabbing another Roaring Moon. And I might attack with the Flutter Mane to start off. This says prevent all effects of attacks on your opponent's Pokemon by any of your Pokemon that have any energy attached, but we're shutting this off. So let's put this down. Let's split up the energies, and if we end up missing, that's fine. Miss. Let's go. We're gonna go Nest Ball. searching our deck for another one because we just want to keep on, like, keep on keeping on. So let's go this. And I probably just want to get more of the Sadas back. So let's just go Sadas. I don't care about Kieran. Boss I probably don't care about because it's definitely a counter catcher, a bull matchup. So let's go 90 and we're going to put 20 on 2. What's a Pokemon? I think I'm probably just going to split this. I think I'm just going to split it. So we'll see. I'm going to have to get off my little Zacky stretch. Watch me be an old man. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Always get up and watch. I've figured out I'm going to grab probably my Foy Coco plushie because I want a little bit of support. Had a terrible weekend with Poke. I don't think I've ever done that bad. What did you play this weekend, Brennan? What were the things that you played in the decks? Okay, this is cool. I'm glad that I played that Pal Pad when I did. Played Paltard Saturday, Lost Box Sunday. Sometimes you just got a rough go. I wouldn't, like, I think it just happens. I've definitely, like, gone through periods where it's like I literally will win 2 cups and then I'll bomb 2 cups. A good weekend might be around the corner for you. I'm hoping I do well. I had my first tournament of the season on Thursday. How much am I doing right now? 3, 6, 8, 11, 180. Oh, I think we already get the knockout like this. That's kind of cool. We had 3 energies on there. I feel like I'm almost decent at this game. I want to use Professor Sada so I can dig into getting an Ultra Ball. So I want to use Sada's Vitality first. I'm not worried about them like Ionoing me into a dead hand. But I also want to make sure that I have a backup attacker for my backup attacker. And we're going to try to get something off the stop if we can. That was a sick hand. I'm going to discard these first. Grabbing another Walking Wake. Earthen Vessel away, Walking Wake. You always got to make sure you're checking on your deck to count. What am I thinking about playing Thursday? I honestly don't know. Like, the thing is, I have the cards to build every single deck in Standard here, and I just don't know what I'd play. So pretty much anything right now. I'm gonna see if I can study any of, like, the local metagame, but it's just like a league challenge, so nothing too crazy. Yeah, this game's going splendid. It's going so much better than the rest of the games. Finally cooking. I don't know what I don't know if I want to play Ancient Box, but I think Ancient Box could be a good play. But I think there was a decent bit of like Charizard out here and like Regidrago. I don't know. I also don't know who's gonna show up. Like, I don't know who plays in which area. Like, I was really good in Toronto because like I understood like where people lived and like which decks they always default bring, and understanding like the distance that each would drive or attend an event. So not really sure. Oh, that is not a fun card, but this is why I'm so happy I powered up another one. Oh, let's go, double gear. What the heck? We are so good at Pokemon sometimes. We are so good at Pokemon sometimes. I'm also so glad that I bought, so I have a Razor Keo up here that I'm using as a ring light. It's typically like my tabletop thing if I ever want to play cards like that, but it's like my it's my ring light kind of here, so I can kind of sit back here. My room's pretty dark, as you can tell, and still have like solid lighting. Really happy with how I played this game. I think I played this game very well. Okay. So we're gonna send this up, and I gotta hit 260. Why not get a third one? Why don't we? So in this case, since I'm already getting the knockout, I think what I want to do is, in order to get a supporter, I want to play PokéStop, ripping what we can get. That already brings me to 260. And I can just go gear here now and grab the Sadas, because that's how sequencing works. So that's kind of like one thing that I kind of like want to throw out there is like a lot of people are like, oh, I'm dead drawing with this deck, or I'm not drawing the cards I want to. Sometimes you just gotta like think about the way you're playing the deck differently. I think a lot of people are just playing Pokemon wrong. Oh, and there's my camera. I wonder what's going on there. I think I have like a loose connection, or maybe it's a cable I need to get fixed. I'll double check. Might just need to unplug and replug in. But I feel like this is a perfect game where it's like I played out of every single situation my opponent could have thrown me into. So it seems like it's like half luck, but it's like also just like we're cooking a little bit. Word. So we're just hopefully they just attack us with a 2-prizer and make my life easy. Are they gonna attack with the teal mask? Come on, there's no way. Boy Coco. Attack with teal mask. Attack with teal mask. Let's go. I don't know where, like, obviously, like, they're just all 2-prize card attackers. It's absolute over, but we shall see. Boom, 280. Let's get it. We crushed our opponent into smithereens. Shout out us. One of the bestest games. It's sad that one of our challenges is you like evolve your Pokemon. Like as if I'm gonna evolve Roaring Moon into Roaring Moon 2. Can I put that one away? Attach your energy cards to your Pokemon. Let's go. We're gonna do that. let's jump into another one. We're cooking here, y'all. So I'm also excited this weekend. I'm gonna go see Long Legs, downtown Montreal at their VIP theater. Very excited about that. Very, very, very excited about that. Has anyone else seen that movie or any other good movies recently? I will go first. Okay. You will go first. No basics. That's fine. And we kind of have rough hands. Lost unbox. Cool. I think what I want to try to do is like thin out our deck a little bit. I'm going to save this for probably just Roaring Moon. I think that makes a lot of sense. Or maybe I'll go like this and I'll go stop. Just so if in case I were to discard it or something like that. That's fine. I'm going to give myself some extra HP here and we're going to call it a day. We got an energy in the discard pile, so at least we can use Pokégear next turn on anything else. Are we going to be playing against you? I mean, if someone, if that's something that someone wanted to do, I mean, I'm more than willing. What do you think about Turbo Roaring Moon deck, this format and Worlds format? So I don't know how I feel about Roaring Moon EX. For me, that's something that I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about this. Okay. If only I had the new Kieran in this deck, that'd be kind of fun. The one from Shrouded Fable, I could just go ping, 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 110, 110, 110, get laser beamed. I wonder if I just pull up the worlds posted with my, you know, Fuecoco, where I'm just like, could you imagine if I'm just like, what's that, Fuecoco? Yeah, I'm gonna play Pokégear. Okay, let's do it. I don't know if it'd be funny or if it'd be like cringe, but I think it's funny. This is my Fuecoco that I got in Japan, y'all. Sometimes you just gotta hold a plushie to make yourself feel happy on a Tuesday afternoon. $110. Also, this is the stream match that I played on. I played this at NAIC. So we're gonna thin out our deck more. I think that we have quite a few Professor Sadas, so I think what I want to do is PokéStop first. Might have made the correct call there, and let's go perfect. Let's go, maybe I want to go Ultra Ball away. I don't care about the other ancient boosters. Those probably don't matter. So let's thin out some more cards out of our deck. So you can see that we're like cutting through our deck quite a bit. And hopefully we get an energy here because we missed. Cool. That's fine. I'm just going to put this down. We can miss a turn against this deck. That's cool. We're just going to pass. Trying to get into Pokemon TCG. Hey, how's it going, Nate? Would it be worth playing Flutter down there? Probably not. I think Flutter is one of those cards where typically you just want to be attacking with Roaring Moon. Flutter Mane doesn't really pull its own weight enough in some matchups, unless of course you're playing against like Festival Lead. I haven't really played against too many matchups where Flutter's been like fantastic. Sometimes you just like get in the active and it's really good. Nate, how long have you been playing Pokemon for? Have you just like tuned in for the first time, or been kind of like playing for a couple months? Yep, they're just gonna get the knockout. That's cool. And they have 5 in the lost zone. That's cool. About a month, sweet. Well, hopefully you get a chance to kind of tune in. We do streams here on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. I do every single Tuesday, going forward at least. So it's gonna be a sick time. Here I think what I want to do is go Pokéstop first. There's a local like 5 minutes away from me. I'll try to go. That's sweet. Yeah, you should definitely check it out. Locals are awesome. I literally have met some of like the best people in my life at locals. It's so cool. Let's use, I think what I want to do Dex. I don't really care about them getting Artazon, and we've kind of thinned through a decent bit. I was gonna grab another Roaring Moon, but I guess I do not have one. Forgot that one just got knocked out. That's fine. I don't need to grab anything else. We want to keep our bench pretty lean when it comes to playing this deck. We'll go ahead and power these up. This is fun. Always discarding Walking Wake over Flutters. Grab a couple energies. We finally got energies. We were pretty like energy dreaded for the first like few turns of the game. I'm gonna attach the energy there. How much are we doing? We're doing 180. I'm just gonna try to get like another one in the discard pile, so this brings it up to 200. Because they're probably gonna start scaling into their 2 prize card attackers. So let's go 200. Knockout. We're chilling. Word. Yeah, I pulled up to my new locals. I checked out both. One holds league challenges and cups. The other one doesn't really, so I haven't got a chance to play it either yet. But hopefully, I get a chance to play this week. How many do they have in their lost zone now? 7, okay. We're just like trying to like attack into our opponent's Pokemon. They're kind of like chilling. We're just really waiting to see what our opponent can do here. Cool. Cool. We're just vibing out. I've also been doing Duolingo here. I don't know if anyone else learns other languages, but I've been practicing my French. So I think Duolingo's told me that I know like about 100 words. We're getting up there, y'all. I'm hoping I scale that in the next few weeks to actually have a conversation. Okay. Our opponent's literally like playing Pokemon. Like, I'm like stretching here, lifting Foy Coco up. Oh, yeah, let's go. Like, just forever, and it's just like, yeah. Okay, so they're just going to 90-90. Maybe they're trying to knock out both. That's cool. If I could like lift one up, it'd be really cool. So what I want to go for here is going concealed cards, pitching away one. Let's thin through this deck a little bit more. Really don't want that. I could have used Super Rod, but that's fine. Pitch this, get some more in our discard pile. Yo, John, how's it going? It's been a minute. Hopefully everything's going well for you. We're just, I moved into the new place. Everything's going along well with the baby on the way. I mean, Michelle's still due in September, so that's good. And other than that, yeah, Pokemon, getting ready for Worlds. Okay, we can go for the sick Penny play. I like this play. I don't know why I want to pick up the active, but I'm gonna just pick up the active. So we got all that. We have our baby shower going on this weekend. I got some friends and family checking out the new place. I've been on my side quest, picking up arts, all that good stuff. So really just kind of a really like, now that we got past the stress of moving, and I think we're kind of like deep enough in Michelle's pregnancy where it's like we're just vibing out. Michelle's literally in the other room. She's like, share the pregnancy share the pregnancy registry or the baby registry on stream. always hearing, always optimistic. I might do a stream where people can check that out in the future. Maybe I'll do a stream dedicated in the future. Maybe not the ancient box stream, okay? Maybe I'll do a baby Pokemon theme stream and play just Quad Cleffa. Hi, Willow. Just vibing. My dog's in the other room. Michelle's over here.
Hi.
Willow. I'm just waiting for this ancient box or this lost box player to like. I was future box, but now I turn into ancient box for how long I've been waiting. Willow, do you want to go say everyone on stream? My dog's over there chilling. She's outside the room, like dead looking at me like, what? Why do I have to? I don't have a treat. Sure. I remember those days, like counting down on his baby day. We did scheduled. Yeah, honestly, I kind of like. It's one of those things where like that sounds incredibly pleasant right now. That would be a fantastic thing where it's like, oh, if we just had a day in mind, or like this is what we're going for, that'd be fantastic. So to anyone who wants to see the dog, the child, what kind of treats do we have for her? Oinkies. Oh, there's a Willow. She certainly loves these. Are you gonna be at Toronto this year? Toronto Regionals? Yep. Oh. You gotta up. High five. I'm getting attacked by a dog, y'all. While my opponent's still doing nothing. Speak. Loud. I hope she didn't cut me. Am I okay?
What?
She like put her paw on my face. Yeah, my opponent conceded. I guess they realized that I was just gonna cook. I've been cooking. Okay. Well, we're doing good. We attach energies. Yeah, I'm super excited for Toronto Regionals. Yeah, we're gonna be bringing our daughter to that one. So Michelle's gonna walk around like a proud Pokemon and just be like, "This is our kid." Yeah, Willow's a cute dog. She's also a crazy dog. She literally sounds like she's like she's like the backup vocals for the new Cupcake album.
Oh.
Michelle. Wait, did I pull something good? Yo, I pulled something good. Let's get it. Oh, I think those were like auto things. Let's see what else we got going on. Okay. Do I want to go first? No. This is like an okay hand. I feel like I've been getting like these really weird energy droughts. What's my favorite card in Ancient Box, and what is your matchup spread like? Favorite card is definitely Secret Box. That is like the coolest card in the deck. Matchup spread is like, it's generally good unless they're a stage 2 Pokemon EX deck. That's generally where it goes. Regidrago can be pretty bad too. Okay. So Artazon's not gonna help me get there, but like we can start getting out some Pokemon. I think that sounds like a really good opportunity. So we're gonna grab out a Roaring Moon. We're gonna grab out probably a Radiant Greninja. And since we're not getting there, we're gonna have to go for Explorer's Guidance. We need energies in our discard pile, so I don't care about Artazon. I think I have to grab this. Like, it's actually just atrocious how we're not getting there. I'm gonna grab Counter Catcher, I guess, because nothing else really matters. Yeah, Noivern sucks, like, if you're playing this deck. Like, you just don't have enough outs. So we didn't really get much going on here. Like, this is not a great matchup unless our opponent fails to set up. But that's okay. We will see how it goes. Just like adjusting my OBS. I updated some things on my computer, so it's all a little bit different. Okay, so they're like pretty set up, which is like really bad for us, because maybe they could start taking multiple prize cards. But you want to what? Let's thin out our deck a bit. Let's get this discarded. Grab a couple of those. Use Artazon. Maybe we'll get another Moon. Quad Moon, what up? We'll use Radiant Greninja, pitching this away. And if we get Sadas, we can get there. We didn't get Sadas, so we can go Explorer's Guidance. And we're literally only looking for cards like Stop. I don't care about the Dark Energy. Ancient Booster Energy Capsule's fine. We could take a couple turns to get set up here. And I'm also going to slap on an Energy. I mean, our opponent might just attack our active. I don't know if that's worthwhile. Let's see if we get something off Stop. Those are some pretty good cards to get off Stop, to be honest. Ancient Booster Energy Capsule doesn't help unless we can kind of put it on our bench Pokemon. I want to probably discard some of that to kind of clear out of this deck. And you want to know what? We'll put an energy on the active and we'll call it a turn. So that's we'll see how that plays out. Of course, our opponent just had to go after us with that, right? I'm cool with that. Looks like maybe we can get a knockout next turn. That'd be really sick. I don't know where they're gonna put. Okay, they're gonna put it on the Rad Ninja. So at this point, we're just gonna send up Roaring Moon. That's why Ancient Booster doesn't matter on any of the active Pokemon, because they're just hitting for 200 anyways. We have to hit 320. 320 would be a really good number to hit. So we have to get 14 more in our discard pile. I think what I have to go for here is Stop first to try to get into them. I mean, these are some pretty good cards if I ever had some good cards to get there. We have 3 energies there, so I'm going to try to... I could have maybe thinned out before. I think I have an energy left in here. And just to know what we're dealing with, we do... Oh, we have 2 Sada's Vitalities. So we're sitting at 210. We're going to go thin some more. We can't use the Kieran this turn because we have to use... we need the Sadas here. Sada's Vitality. So we're doing 220. I don't think I can get 10 more in here. Like, that's the tough part, is I don't think I can get 10 more in here. I could go Counter Catcher and take out another one. So I think what I try to do is set myself up for success next turn, knocking out the Dreepy. We're going to go Dark Energy goes here. I don't really care. Like, I think I just want to get more in the kind of discard. So I'm going to go like that. And next turn, I think I'm getting the knockout on the Dragapult. So just like, you need to know like when you're able to get these knockouts, because that's like really the big thing. Like, when are you able to get knockouts? And it looks like our opponent's like kind of having a struggle game. So they're like, I think we'll definitely get the knockout on their active next turn. And I hope that that's just like really where this game kind of goes. And that's like what I'm hoping for. So we're doing 240. We need to get 8 more in our discard pile. And I think in order to do that, we have the Superior Energy Retrieval. So I think like, I'm going to go through, thin the deck a little bit more. We did get our Sada, so that brings me to 240. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think I'll end up getting there. Let's load up these here. And let's like, so we're doing 250. I need 7 more in our discard pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna go Ultra Ball starting off, discarding this. Searching through my deck. There's nothing else. Okay. This might end up being worse than I thought. 270. I need 5 more. 1, 2. Did I do this wrong? 1, 2. 3, 4. Was there anything else that I could have done? I mean, they'll take doubly prize cards next turn. I'm gonna go Earthen Vessel away and Explorer's Guidance. There is quite literally not another ancient card there. We prize so many ancient cards. 290. Like, am I just like not doing well at Pokemon here? We're gonna go Counter Catcher again, because that's literally our only option again. And I'm going to have to, maybe I could have done Kieran. I think Kieran was probably my mistake. I think I definitely misplayed this turn. That's okay. The artwork on the Kieran's crazy. I think I could have got it with Kieran had I thought it out a little bit more. I think I just like got ahead of myself and did my math wrong and played Professor Sada as getting excited. Let's go Earthen Vessel. Maybe I'll just go like this. So there's the energy just in case, and we are ready to hit for 310. So it's like, again, stage 2 Pokemon EX decks, there's a lot going on. It's crazy that we also have 2 Professor Sada's Vitalities just like chilling in our prize cards. Absolutely chilling in our prize cards. Oh, that doesn't really help out our opponent too much. What did they grab there? Was that double Psychic Energies? They're powering up their Xatu. I hope they don't get another Dreepy out, because if they don't get out Dreepy, we go knockout, knockout. That'd be something. Oh, they're playing Iono. Well, I guess we're drawing every single card that was at the bottom of our deck. As you can see, no ancient cards. So there's Buddy Poffins. They're down to 2 prize cards left. We're getting kind of close to winning this game, but like not super close. We're also just hitting for 320 now, which is kind of lit. Honestly, I don't know what else to do here. Like, I could Super Rod and get things back. I'm just getting the knockout. If our opponent gets the knockout on us, I'm also okay with that. Let's just go, like, I can't get another Ancient Booster Energy Capsule. I mean, could I get back something else? Yes. Could I just have to go Vengeance Fletching. Straight up. And if our opponent gets the knockout, they get the knockouts. They have to hit 90. It looks like they can only hit 80, or they win the game. There's some of those ancient cards that I would have loved to see, but if they go like, oh, we're gonna power up, we're good, we're whatever, like, it is what it is. Okay, they might not get there. There's Iono, so at least I don't have to hit 320 again this turn. Recon Directive. I was kind of hoping that they get out Dragapult EX so we could just knock it out. That would have been really great. They are discarding a lot of resources. Switch. And they're just going to send up Natsu, and they're probably passing. Okay. So I could go boss. I think I win the game. Pokégear probably gets it, right? Of course it doesn't. I don't care about Kieran because I'm... maybe I care about Kieran. Let's go boss. Bring up their Drakeloak. And maybe I'll stop to see if I can get, like, Super Rod Nest Ball. Okay, sick. Yeah, they're just going to concede there. We'll take the dub. Brought it back against Dragapult. It was looking kind of bad, everyone. I think that's a dub. That one is a dub. And we're back to Great League. Let's get it. I'm just going to use the restroom really quick. I'll be right back, y'all. So if anyone's, I'll just write in chat. BRB. Hopefully it pops up there. Okay, we are back, chat. Probably got one more game in me. I literally was like, something about Ancient Box and my opponent's slow playing make me have to use the restroom. Also, shout out to everyone who's tuned in tonight. I mean, I didn't know what I was expecting in terms of like people showing up, but I'm glad that we got more than one person here. We got more than zero, right? So it's kind of exciting. Are we attacking chats? Will you be in late night tomorrow? Probably won't be playing late night. Honestly, just been like super busy. I don't know what this card does. I don't know if this is a good matchup or not. Are you playing late night tomorrow, for a baller? Okay, at least I have 2 prize card Pokemon in play. That's something that I'm always looking for when I'm playing Ancient Box. Do you think that Ancient Box would actually do good? I mean, I literally played this deck to a top 100 finish at the North American International Championships out of 3,000 players. I appeared on stream. I was one of the first players who made it on stream. Not one of the first people to make it today too. So I mean, I had a really good finish with the deck. It was sweet. Okay, well, we're not getting out Greninja. Let's use Pokégear and hope we get something good here. This deck's actually good. Cards that I care about. This and probably this. Maybe this. The thing is, I want to draw into other energies. How much am I doing right now with Vengeance? 1, 2, 3, 100. Like, the energy doesn't matter because I have no control over it, but if I get Professor Sada's, they're likely just knocking out my active, and if they don't knock out my active, that's cool. We'll put this there, so maybe we can do something. Oh, they're just doing 10 damage to us. Sick. Okay, we're gonna try to thin some cards out of our deck. It might be dangerous in the case where we draw like Secret Box or something, but if we top deck Secret Box, something tells me it will be okay. We'll go ahead here and pass. Also, yeah, I think this is gonna be my last game because I gotta get some dinner in me. Got a full day ahead of me of Pokemon stuff, so we'll see. Hopefully we're able to go out with a bang, but if we lose, that's also how Ancient Box does. It's been kind of fun just chatting around. Okay, sweet. They got the knockouts. Let's send up Roaring Moon and hope we top deck a supporter. We did not top deck a supporter. Do I think that there's a chance that my opponents, we could maybe gain an extra turn here? I think there's a chance they don't have an energy, so I'm gonna bring up Bidoof. Not that I want to knock out Bidoof, but we're just trying to buy some time. I played Ancient Box a lot and it beats Chen Pao and Raging Bolt easily, but the higher HP ones like Zard and Dragapult. Yeah, that's Geeko, that's really 100% the tough thing. And of course our opponent plays Kieran. Let's see if we could top deck a supporter, y'all. What's good, y'all? How's everyone doing tonight? How's it going, Eduardo? We're dead drawing. I'm like an Ancient Box. It's doing well if I'm able to get set up. So I have to build up this one in hopes that I have a turn left in me. But we've really just been getting destroyed by our opponent. Prized a Radiant Greninja, not drawing a supporter. And we basically have to draw 2 prize cards every single turn, starting next turn, to keep up with our opponent. So not great. I don't know how many energies that they play. Like, there's 13 energies. Like, I've never seen a Teal Mask deck like this. Like, maybe I could deck them out. Yeah, it feels like my first 2 games I deck draw, then I go on a roll. That's exactly, like, if you rewatch this stream, because we've been streaming for, like, 2 hours now. Quite literally, that's what it's been going. But it's just, like, poor Roaring Moon's getting steamrolled here. Like, nothing. Nothing. Our last game is going to end up, like, we'll just forget about this game, watch the games that I won, you know what I'm saying? I think that's one of those things where, I was just thinking maybe going to the Dunsparce Moon just because I have the EX for Big Mons, but still, I mean, it's a cool deck. It's just, it's tough when it's positioned in the meta game. I think it's a tough sell in this meta game. So I'm gonna go Nest Ball, trying to bring out another Pokemon. And we're gonna try to go Pokéstop and see if we can get lucky. We've already played a counter catcher, so if we don't get a counter catcher, okay. Explorer's Guidance. Do I think that there's a chance? I'm hitting for 170. You want to know what? I'm going to try Boss, because our opponent has 13 energies, and they have 3 in their discard pile, so maybe if I go Boss bringing up this, our opponent doesn't have anything. Like, maybe they will run out of energies, because there's 6, 7, 13, 16 energies. Maybe. We're gonna try. Sometimes you gotta go for, like, our chance of, like, we cannot keep up with our opponent prize trade. I can knock out a Teal Mask. Are you kidding me? Like, I can knock out a Teal Mask, they knock out my Roaring Moon. Like, it just doesn't matter. So there's their 17th energy. It just doesn't seem like there's a good way for me to win this game. I still could go counter catcher one more time. So best case scenario here is I go Explorer's Guidance, trying to find counter catcher. None of the cards here find me counter catcher, so I'm just gonna go like this. Actually, this is probably better. Because I can now go Earthen Vessel at least to try to thin some more cards out of my deck. And I'm going to go Pokéstop. We're going to bring this up again and hope that our opponent gets 6, 7, 13, 17 energy. Maybe they don't play 18. Maybe 17's all they could fit in there. Might as well attach an energy just because it doesn't matter. And let's try to keep our opponent active. Maybe they'll deck out. Literally everything there. When it rains, it pours, y'all. But the deck's available in the description if you want to try it out. I think Ancient Box is like... It's appropriately positioned in the right metagame. If you're going to draw like this, it's rough. I like the deck a lot better in best of 3 because, like, sometimes your games just suck with the deck. So if you're hitting like aggressive decks in your area, like Raging Bolt, Gouging Fire, sick deck to play. If you're hitting decks like Dragapult, Charizard, probably staying away from it. Other than that, hopefully everyone enjoyed kind of watching this stream. It's been real. But I hope that it's something that we continue to do well on the Tuesdays. And I mean, Shovel has other streamers on Wednesdays, Thursdays, other days of the week. So stay tuned for all that great stuff. For me, I'm gonna go get some dinner. And if you ever have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on Discord, Twitter, whatever. Yo, Jay, what's poppin'? I'm actually leaving the stream. So maybe I'll catch up with you on the way, on my way to getting some food. I will catch up with all y'all later. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Peace out and have a great one.